Hi, collective. So, somebody could have been like had a lustful energy. Okay, they could have been very promiscuous, like, you know, forever turning their head when they see a woman, or vice versa, I suppose. But in this depiction of the card, it's the other way around. This person, they could be a player, a non-committal, community cup. Thank for intuitive Kev's deck. They're lovely. There could be someone that is part of the LGBTQ community. That could be someone that is a player, that's promiscuous. Someone here, something about some type of contract, commitment, obligation and agreement. Someone may have signed something, okay? I'm hearing they didn't read the small print. So someone could have signed something to come against you, okay? And they could have been part of a group, association, cult, coven, okay? These people may have tried to set you up. It's like they need you at a particular place, spot. Entrapment set up, okay? Or someone set themselves up and fell in some entrapment. There was emotional manipulation involved and a liar or liars. So this could be like love bombing, catfishing. You know, hi, how are you? Like, just using emotions to manipulate, all right? So it's like trying to use some emotional manipulation tactic with you, but being a liar in the same breath. I don't know if you are a Gemini or you are a Libra. Or one of these people in this group was one of them signs, or again, you was a Libra or Gemini and this was done to. There's good Libras out there and there's bad Libras out there, alright? But there's definitely something about a LGBTQ community, alright? Whether it's 2 people, 3 people that are involved. They could have been trying to do some type of, I don't know, some energy work could have been getting done. They could have been trying to do some energy work on you, or trying to steal your energy, okay? I'm seeing that you've already gone through some type of rebirth and upgrade. You've already gone through some transformation. It's like you've leveled up your spiritual rank, okay? So maybe your spiritual team have been doing energy work on you, okay? But there's been some type of, something's been going on whilst you've been sleeping, all right? Your body's been going through some type of rebirth, upgrade. But in the same breath, these people, I mean, your guys already know what these energies do, and if they think that you don't know what they're doing, if they're doing some type of energy work on you, you're very much protected. Okay? We have someone here that's in lack, poverty, that could be struggling in the situation, okay? It's like a door, it's like the universe has opened a door for you. Access granted. Yeah, and you've also gone through some type of healing involving this situation, okay? Again, involving this cult, coven. They were getting people to sign contracts, all right? To do whatever work it was that they were doing around you. All right? You've got to sign this to be committed to the group. And once you sign the signature, you're obligated. You've made that agreement. So again, whatever it is that you've gone through, or energies, you know, this group, these people, they've obviously done it to other people. But again, you could have been going through some type of upgrade, rebirth. You most probably had gone through the rebirth already, okay? You could have gone through the dark night of the soul, your healing, recovery, mending. I don't know if anyone here in this situation landed in hospital. I don't know. Someone may have a plaster, what do you call that thing again? Plaster cast. Someone may have broken something on their arm, I don't know, okay? Could have had some type of accident, or it could be, you know, plaster cast on your leg or your arm, but that looks like hospital. But no, put that aside. This is healing from a situation. I mean, it does look like this person's got grazes and a plaster on their arm as well. But with the heart there on the person's chest, your heart could be healing, you could be recovering, mending a broken heart, okay? Gluttony. Someone was gluttony. Someone was overeating. Someone was glutton for punishment. Excess. Something was getting done too much. Gift, reward, incentive, present. Okay. Someone may want to give you a present. To be honest, me personally, I would be careful if it's got anything to do with these people. I wouldn't accept anything. You know, you don't know if it's been hexed, cursed, okay? Also, not only that, there was interference. There was a third party intruder, hinder. Someone wanted to hinder. Someone wanted to block, like your love life. Maybe they were hoping that you'd be in lack. Maybe they were hoping that you'd be struggling. Maybe they were hoping you'd be out on the street in poverty. But it could be what energies were involved in behind the scenes coming against you for this to happen, wanting this to happen to you. It could now be backfiring in their life. Victory, success, winning. So you've had some type of victory and success in a situation. It's like you crossed that line. I mean, TikTok time's up. Yeah, it's like everything they tried, it just kept. I mean, you know, there could have been a couple that was like in lack, poverty, struggle, you know. Maybe there was someone that looks, I don't know, grimy. Maybe somebody wasn't taking care of themselves. Someone was a liar. Someone tried to set someone up. Someone entrapped someone or tried to entrap someone. And someone was using emotional manipulation. So when they were using emotional manipulation on someone, they could have been doing some type of, you know, hoodoo, voodoo type of kitchen witch type of stuff. Okay? On a man. Yeah. Gossip, trash talk, lies. So it was group here. Gossiping, trash talking, lying. Sickness, disease, infectious. So some could have got some type of, I don't know, let's just say if they are a player and so he's like pointing and he's like, call me. Player. It's easily sidetracked by, you know, that basically. Lust. I don't think someone knew the difference between lust and love. I think this man here that was, you know, being with all these different women, it was just lust. Or you know, they were easily, you know, easily swayed. But there was definitely, like, you know, a group, or this was someone's friends, gossiping, trash talking and lies. So there could have been a group that maybe was all free sleeping with this man. I don't know. Okay? One of them could be part of the LGBT community. The man could be part of the LGBT community. It could have been hiding to females that he's part of the LGBT community. Having all these women so that it looks like, you know, he's a player. But, you know, it's a front to what he's really doing behind closed doors, you know, or her, whatever. Or someone lied to their friends that were part of the LGBTQ community. Sickness. So someone's got some type of sickness. Or maybe something is showing on someone's body now. Okay? Someone may have these. Something could be starting to show. Alright? I mean, this person's face looks like it's changing. I mean, they're sweating. The sickness could be anything. I mean, sickness, disease, infection, infectious. Something is infectious. This could be like some type of STD from sleeping around. Maybe someone didn't get something. Yeah, people could be noticing the change on someone's face. People could be saying, like, oh my God, have you seen blah blah lately? Don't you think they've changed a bit? Confirmation. Like, have you seen, you know, yeah, so and so lately? What's up with their face or their skin? You know, someone could have something that is really not good. And they may have left it too long. And maybe when they did go to find out or get something checked up because they didn't feel right, it was too late. Or it's some full-blown something, okay? But it's some type of disease, infectious. Or whatever the cult or the coven were doing, you know, three little witches, the group association, some of them may have felt sick from the spell work they were doing, okay? Yeah, someone was doing, you know, love spells, manipulating. You know, not letting something play out, like forcing. Oh wow, demonic, nefarious bondage, red candle. Someone was doing some type of love magic to bind someone to them. Sorry about my nails, I'm gonna redo them in a bit. I caught my finger in the bloody door the other day, but demonic, nefarious, diabolical bondage. And the devil represents drugs, alcohol, sex. Someone was using candles, okay? But it's like someone walks into a trap. Something was a setup. Or they wanted to try to set you up. Or someone from the past may have hoped to come back around. I mean, this card usually represents the devil in the tarot. So for some of you out there, I mean, there's a lot of people. There could be a Capricorn or someone that was part of this group. Could have been a Capricorn. Maybe someone here was overindulging in something, okay? Excessive, too much, gluttony, greed, whatever that was. Someone was doing too much. Or someone could have some type of illness, disease, and they could be taking street pharmacal drugs, if you know what I mean. I don't mean chemist drugs, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, okay? Because they know that their time is limited. Okay? There's definitely something about this person's face. It's like people are definitely, you see, like by the lip, it's like turning like a bluey grey colour, or I don't know. There's something about the person's face that's changing, and people that's part of this group could be noticing. It could be, I don't know, blotches on the skin that are coming out. Okay. Maybe rather than taking some type of medication, maybe they're taking street medication, okay? Someone's light team and spirit guides have been guiding them, protecting them. That could be your ancestors, again, your guides, okay? You're someone that's, you know, you've gone through a spiritual rank. So of course you're going to have your light team, spirit guides. You could be an earth angel, masculine, feminine. Yeah, it's like the universe has opened up a door for you. The intellectual theft. So someone's a thief here. I mean, you could be someone very intellectual. Maybe someone in this group, someone here in this equation was stealing from you. But maybe, you know, they can't be you, can they? Like, you know, they weren't getting it right, obviously. Like, someone could have been copying you just to get some money, or you could be someone that's very intellectual, but someone who wanted to steal your ideas. And you're like, well, if you're going to steal off me, at least copy me properly, okay? Or they didn't copy you properly, or something like that. It's just copycat, okay? I mean, you could be Libra, it could have been a Gemini that was involved, all right? You could be Gemini, there could be Libra involved, whatever. But there was definitely theft involved. And there was definitely liars. They say yes, but think no. Liar. Capricorn. Practical and prudent, ambitious and disciplined, patient and careful, humorous and reserved. Negative side, pessimistic and, what does that word say? Fatalistic. Corruption, bribe, coercion. So people took bribes, people were coerced. That's why they drew up contracts. They were like, you've got to be committed to this. You've got to sign this. I mean, this is signing yourself to the devil, isn't it? Let's have it right. Signing that contract is signing. Hey. And there was someone who was easily influenced with money. Corruption, bribe, coercion. So someone was coerced, or again, there was lies told to get people to do what they wanted. What they done what? Really? No, I'm definitely on board with that. Oh, no. Where do I sign? It was all lies. They were coerced. They were bribed. Or maybe someone wanted to pull out of the contract and they were like, well, you know, if you pull out, you're going to get in problems as well because you signed your name or something like that, or the contracts, you know, there's an end date, okay? I so-and-so agree to fulfill the terms of the contract effective from with the date until the date there and signed. Like a race against time. It's like, I mean, it's like a race, isn't it? Race against time, or you had a victory, or you're winning, or success. Mind games, manipulation, trickery, and confusion. Wow. So you know what this just reminds me of? It just reminds me of, you know, if you're not a strong person, or you're not protected by your spirit team, you know, or you're just not a strong person in general, this situation, all right, and I'm sure it has happened to people where, you know, they've literally lost their minds, okay? Do you understand what I mean? Where this has been done to them, all right, okay? It's what's been done to them, all right? Wanting to take, working behind the scenes to put someone through this, for them to be in lack, in poverty, and to struggle, okay? But there definitely was some type of contract signed up. This ain't the first time this has gone on, all right? And this ain't the first person this has happened to. This could have happened, I don't know. I mean, you know, there's so many people homeless on the street today on drugs. You know, look, and what I mean by that is being around the wrong company, but the wrong company you're being around, they were paid, okay? They were paid. Again, like, you know, I'm just giving my examples. If you're not on point or you don't see through people and you don't know what it is they're offering you or trying to pull you into because you're naive, you could get yourself on a drug or under the influence of something. I'm going to use my example. Like as I said a few weeks ago, the girl here was part of the LGBT, okay? And she said to me, oh, crystal meth's the best drug to have sex on. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if I didn't know what crystal meth was, and I turned and I went, oh, what's it like then? Like, is it bad? Is it addictive? These are the type of people that tell you until they go blue in the face. No. It makes you feel really good, like just while you're having sex with your partner. No, ain't addictive. When they know goddamn well it's the worst drug. Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? It's people like that you've got to be careful of. Mind games, manipulation, trickery. Alright? Now, to me, this individual, dangerous. Yeah? Because they're only thinking about their self. They've signed some type of contract as far as I'm concerned. Because what person goes up to someone that they don't know and mentions that, all right? But not just that either. There could be people that, you had a relationship with, it was just lustful, and then next thing you got pregnant, all right? I've tested my dad and my baby father back in the day. My baby father said to me, get the wrap of heroin off your dad. I've never touched it in my life. So I went and knocked my dad's door. He was in the bedroom. And he gave it to me. But I tested him to see. You see? All this throughout my life, I've tested people. So that goes for my baby father, my dad, these type of people. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? They're no good. These are the ones, even your karmic family, all right? Like your own father that brought you into this world. Like, what normal father on earth, like, I don't get it. Okay, I'm my mother. I would never, ever sit my son down or my daughter and say, yeah, I'll try a bit of that. I couldn't do it. I would never, ever do it. But unfortunately, when some people themselves are under the influence of substances, they're easily manipulated. And I mean, my dad was an older man, but, confusion, yeah? That they take liberties with older people as well. But even so, do you understand? I would never, ever offer my children drugs, okay? Ever. And this is why when he passed away, I didn't go to his funeral. And then the family rang me up and said, oh, we'll pay for the hotel. Like, no, keep your money, save your money. For what? I'm not coming to no funeral. Ain't happening, sorry. You can all knock yourself out. You go to the funeral, don't worry about me. Do you understand what I'm saying, people? Just... And can you imagine now, like, if I'd got on that vice, how I'd be looking? these people are wicked, let me tell you, all right? And these people have been corrupted, corruption, bribe, coercion, or they've been paid money, yeah? But let me tell you, your guides, the universe, they've seen everything. I mean, even her, she's going to get karma for that. Trust me on that. Because she don't know me to come towards me and to offer that. Okay? Like, yeah, Crystal Master Beth Judd. Okay, well, you tell yourself that. Because that would never come into my life, number one. For her, maybe it was. But I'm not interested in that. But do you see how people influence others? And if I weren't aware of that lifestyle, there's people out there that are inquisitive. I'll just try a little bit. It won't hurt you. This is how people get on heroin. Just try a little bit, okay? Mind games, manipulation, trickery. I mean, the ones that took payments, bribes, were coerced. They've sold their soul to the devil, okay? They've signed that contract. It's over for them. Them ones, they've signed the contract, okay? They've done already sell their soul. And they think they can come for you, divine masculine, divine feminine. Look at all your guides around you. Yep, intent to hurt or harm. So again, someone signs. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll do it. No problem. Corruption, bribe, coercion. Intent to hurt or harm. Siblings, brother, sister. So some of you, your brother and your sister were involved. Or your siblings were involved. Or you had a sibling that was part of the LGBT community. That had friends that were part of the LGBT community. That lied to people in the area or just lied to people that they'd come across using emotional manipulation to people, playing mind games, manipulating people about you. Shall I tell you why I think this person done this? And I'm not saying all LGBTQ people, right? Like lesbian or gays. Some are born like that. Some, unfortunately, have been through traumas themselves in life, okay, where they don't like maybe a woman or a man because maybe the dad beat them or something happened by the dad or the mum or something, okay? So the person who manipulated these energies knew that and plays on that manipulation. Do you understand? They could have used something similar, all right, in the content of to make people like get them angry because it triggered them, because it reminded them of what happened to them maybe as children. So someone here was someone here, like they were devious, manipulator, trickery, confused people. You're someone that's independent, intelligent, fearless, strong. You're silent. You could be mysterious, all right? But you mind your own business. And I tell you what, silence is deadly. Not in a way like coming for these people, but silence is deadly because people, number one, don't know what you're doing. Number two, they don't know what your next move is. You're mysterious, okay? And you know, I had this Aries guy once tell me, I know he was from, where was he from again? Bermondsey. He rang me once and he said to me, I can't figure you out. I said, I'm not here for you to figure me out. Okay? You know, again, read between the lines of what people say. Like, why did he want to figure me out? Why did you need to figure me out? Okay? Look, fraud, insurance, identity, someone stole your identity. About mortgage, insurance, identity, check or tax. Fraud. So, yeah, you had your identity stolen. Charlatan, deceptive, trickster, fraud. Boy, I'm saying there's a lot of deception in a lot of lying, mind games, emotional manipulation, trickery, like coercion, bribes, contracts, agreements, signing contracts. I mean, I don't know, someone could have got into a fight, maybe they went to hospital. I mean, could have been a Capricorn involved. Something about a Sagittarius. Positive side of Sagittarius, optimistic and freedom, loving, jovial and good-humoured, honest and straightforward, intellectual and philosophical. The negative side, blindly optimistic and careless, irresponsible and superficial. Okay. And you see, for some of you Libras, I think this is where these energies tried with the manipulation as well, because the good side Libra, positive side, diplomatic and urban, romantic and charming, easygoing and sociable, idealistic and peaceful, okay? Libras sometimes could be known for not making their mind up when it comes to something. I don't know, I just say, I know for a fact I've been like that. I've gone in the shop, seen a pair of shoes, my heart's on them shoes, then I'm looking around, I look over the other side, and I see another shoe, and I'm like, oh my days, what one do I buy? Undecided. Okay? But some people in this situation, they may have seen you as gullible and easily influenced, flirtatious and self-indulged. Or they thought that you was flirtatious and self-indulged. Okay? Or they said that you were someone that's flirtatious. I mean, I suppose there is some good ones, but there is some, and there is, there ain't, okay? I mean, you know, it's not hard to really put two and two together with the, you know, ice cream and the, that's a bit flirtatious, isn't it? Okay? Some men have got one-track minds, alright? But, these people may have thought that you were gullible and easily influenced, alright? Again, going back to the situation involving the girl in here. Yeah? Not me. Not me. And for when someone that don't know you comes out with that talk, you're not a good person. Okay? Source. Yeah. That's the divine. So don't worry, I've got your hand. I've got you. God was seeing everything. Okay? Again, in regards to the dream that I had in regards to the two black guys with the gun in the boot of the car. Intent to hurt or harm. Like, these people don't even know you, okay? And they're signing contracts to get paid to what? To try to shoot you and hurt you, and they don't even know you. Huh? But it's only because whoever they're working for at the top, they're using these energies. The ones that's getting them to sign a contract, they ain't going to do it themselves, are they? You could be a role model. So they come for a role model. These people are just sick and dark and twisted. Like they're thieves, liars, mind games, manipulation, trickery, rejection, abandonment, desertion, left behind. So some of you could have been abandoned. Again, could have been deserted. I don't know. Maybe someone here got left at the altar. I don't know. This could, you know, you hear situations like that. Or someone made out like, you know, they had some type of love for you. Or they wanted you to fall in love with someone and then leave you behind. All that was part of the manipulation. Okay? It was all part of their mind games. All part of their mind games. Once you see things, you can't unsee it. And it doesn't matter, even if you get like new people that come in your life. Okay? You know, you'll pay attention. You'll pay attention to people's, what they say, how they are. You could be an alpha female. You're a leader, assertive, dominant. Okay? about they thought like you were weak or naive. I mean, maybe they may have had to get security to work where you are. Because people just thought they could just walk in somewhere. See, like they're over, they're the other side of the door looking in. Something about people having dogs as well. Lover. Something about someone wants to give you flowers. Listen, I wouldn't take anything of any of these people. Let me tell you. Some of you will be guarded. Some of you you're like, I don't need no flowers. You just don't know what they sprayed on the flowers, to be honest. Okay. Witchy sister. So you could have a witchy sister, or someone here's got a witchy sister. I mean, they would be, wouldn't they? They're part of a cult or coven. Get good witches, bad witches. Work, job, business. Someone's workplace, someone's job. Or something that you do where you help others, okay? Your role model. Alpha female. So you could be, yeah, you're someone that's very strong. Again, women have feminine energy and masculine energy. Masculines have feminine and masculine energy too. But when you're in a position that you're in, when you know you've got people like this that want to try to manipulate you, you've got to be in that strong alpha female energy, okay? And you've got to be guarded. Again, as I said, Source has seen everything. Source knows about the contract. This is written before people were born, okay? So, Source, the divine, knows what the ending's going to be. Yep, someone, look, there was a covert narcissist. I'm never wrong. Malignant covert narcissist. Well, we all know what narcissists are about, right? Of course. Angel, spirit guides. It could be a guide too. And they intended to harm. Third wheel, the other woman or man, third party. Someone wanted you to be their third party, or these people, it's just disgusting. Pisces, imaginative and sensitive, compassionate and kind, selfless and unworldly, intuitive and sympathetic. On the negative side, escapist and idealistic, secretive and vague. So this would be someone that be like, I can't really remember what happened then. Like, you know, but they know what to, you know, vague. You know, that memory, like, type of, acting like they're having memory loss, right? Alright? They know exactly everything, okay? Weak-willed and easily led. So there was someone else in this group that was easily led by money. And again, it was a test for them, alright? Everything they'd done, it was a test for them. They're weak-willed when it comes to money. So, you know, they're going to have to come back again and learn the lesson. Okay? When it's time for reincarnation. And they're going to come back again and again and again and again and again and again and again until they learn the lesson. Celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. So, you may have had to call on your guides, alright? Or celestial beings have had to intervene, because it's a spiritual warfare, isn't it? Otherworldly beings, celestial beings, extraterrestrial, yeah? Because these people have been doing, it's a spiritual warfare. Spiritual gift. I mean, I don't think they can actually come and intervene in what goes on the planet. But when it comes to them doing spiritual work, on you, then your guides then can step in and help fight the spiritual, okay? Dark against light, do you understand? So you've got an angel assigned to you, a spirit guide assigned to you. But your ancestors are spiritual gangsters anyway. Okay, your guides don't play, alright? They don't play about you. Friend, ally, confidant. Virgo. So again, positive side of Virgo, modest and shy, reliable, practical, diligent, intelligent and analytical, On the negative side, fussy and a worrier, overcritical and harsh. So you have Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo. So these could have been the people that was involved in this group. Again, you know, you get positive and you get negative ones. Someone didn't like the fact someone was trying to be a good role model, but there was definitely identity theft involved. You gained knowledge. You started looking into something, reading up on something, gaining knowledge. You have the power, empowerment. Somebody could go to the gym, right? We've got some weights in the background there. Somebody could be, you know, someone that goes to the gym. Law and order, authorities, court and legal. So yeah. Authorities got involved, courts, some type of legal action. Yeah, you were someone that was definitely, because you gained some knowledge, you paid attention of what was going on, okay? It's like you were guarded and you had to be, you couldn't be like in your, hi, how are you doing? Like you really, really feminine side, because you knew these people, like, you had to be in that strong alpha female energy because you knew who you was coming against, okay? And this is why you was guarded towards these people. Because of the knowledge that you gained, okay? And again, there was someone in your family that was involved, that was a pathological liar. Yeah, sister. Wow. That could be an older sister, could be two sisters, could be three sisters, could have been two sisters and a brother, or it could have been two brothers and a sisters, whoever. Your family was involved in this. Stealing your identity. You know, siblings and brothers and that, they're meant to protect you, not come against you, all right? Pretentious, superficial and braggant. I mean, look at this diamond ring on this person's hands and look how they're showing it off. Someone was just superficial. That's just very, very boastful, bragging, pretentious. So they could have been buying a lot of jewellery, a lot of gold, most probably out of, you know, stealing your identity. I mean, someone could be in prison. That could be a prison cell as well. Someone could have, you know, stolen something out of a shop where there was a guard, security guard, and they got caught. You know, again, addictions, and someone has some type of demonic like attachment, okay, whether that's through drugs or sex, or someone's just chained to this boy. Someone, like, they're never wrong, covert, malignant, narcissist. So you could be someone that's got some narcissists in your family, okay? And no wonder you don't surround yourself with them. Oh, look, the Taurus. The positive side of Taurus: patient and reliable, warm-hearted and loving. These are the good ones. This is the good side, okay? Persistent and determined, placid and security and loving. The negative side: jealous and possessive, resentful and inflexible. So it could have been someone that, you know, was jealous, just thought because like they were your sibling, they had some type of possession over you. No one don't have possession over anyone. Or they thought like they could control the situation. I'm telling you, people, you know, sometimes family, it's not, you know, they're the ones, because the stalker, spy, surveillance, invasion of privacy. So someone was invading your privacy, you was getting stalked, someone was spying, some type of surveillance, invasion of privacy. So again, these people had people spying. That's invasion of your privacy, okay? Creativity, idea, imagination. So you've got a good creative mind. There's someone here who's definitely pulling the strings. Someone here was these people's puppet master. Yeah, oh wow. Parents as well. Wow. So you've got siblings and parents now. So again, mum, dad, siblings. Whether it's the dad that was involved, that's working with this group. I mean, that's disgusting, isn't it? Your own parent that brought you into the world would sign a contract for something to happen to you. They must have known, or something, like they must have gone to someone spiritual, or someone said that you were going to be some type of leader one day, and they were like, oh no, we're kind of that. Alright? Or you started gaining some type of knowledge, and they started getting frantic, like, oh my god, she's connecting the dots. Confirmation. They never expect you to gain this knowledge. They never expect you to connect the dots. Like, a lot of these people's jaws dropped open because it was so covertly done, alright, and hidden. Yeah, your destiny, fate, future, and karma. So some of these people, through this, they're receiving karma. Others of you, receiving karma for trying to interfere with your destiny and fate and future. Others of you, you are a star, okay? There is a Cancer involved, or you could be Cancer. The positive side of a Cancer: emotional and loving, intuitive and imaginative, shrewd and cautious, protective and sympathetic. The negative side: challengeable and moody, over emotional and touchy, clinging and unable to let go. Thief: robbery, burglary, embezzlement and larceny. Again, you know, it doesn't matter how many years you go back, alright? You know, there was robbery attempts. Some of you, you know, people you had children with that you know, you thought you could trust. Some of you could have been imprisoned, or, you know, you were like, all right, okay, can you get my money out? Because, you know, when I get out, I want to, I don't know, maybe pay for a van to move me somewhere else or something like that, okay? And some of you, again, I used my daughter's dad. When I came out, there was a person that does the fingerprints, and the front door was just like this, okay? And he was bent down there taking prints. But there was a stair, the stairs were there, and all my stuff was right in front of, all my stuff was boxed up. Who in their right mind is going to put an envelope of money in a box opposite the front door when you got the whole house? So yeah, again, this is my situation. See the notes on the floor? But you know, go and, but I knew he was a thief anyway. That was years ago. But there was an attempted type of robbery. I don't know what's happened to that. I mean, the guy that come to do the dusting of the prints, he said the only print that we've got is your prints, and he was talking to my daughter's father because he was the only one in the home. I don't know what else went missing. I'm not sure if anything else did go missing. But yeah, it was just like, the door was just like that. So they've got to make it, you know, they've got to make things like this look like it was a, you know, a robbery or burglary, okay, to steal the money. And these were people that, or someone here was, you know, for others of you, someone here was spying, stalking, so that, you know, they could, I mean, he looks like a robber, doesn't he? Like spying to see when you're going to leave the home to break in, okay? A failed robbery, burglary. Some, there was theft, okay? Your identity stolen. Technology. They were interfering with your technology. Electronics, internet, computers. Okay, hacking into your devices. Well, that's against the law as well. So you most probably had people of law that had access to certain machines or whatever it is that they've got to be able to hack into a phone or a computer, okay? Electronics, internet, computers. They could have been reading your emails, okay? Reading all your private stuff. Fe feminine, abundance goddess, queen, empress, fertility energy. Alright? Taurus, Libra energy. Some of you are very nurturing. Some of you are ruled by Venus. Some of you got children. Some of you are birthing something new in your life. Some of you are about to give birth. Someone here could have been trying to get pregnant, or someone was trying to say that they were the empress, but really they were the karmic sibling. Someone's running now, avoiding and escaping. Yeah, because something's on top. So they're trying to avoid and escape what's coming for them. I mean, you know, I'm hearing you can run, but you can't hide. They can't escape their karma. I mean, who are they running from? Sources right up there watching them. All these light team spirit guys are watching. Like, where do you think you're going? So some of you could have been burgled, some of you could have had your car robbed, or, you know, your home robbed. I mean, there was embezzlement, larceny. Wow. Identity theft, something to do with insurance, so it could be life insurance policies. They could have stolen checks, written a check that they were asked couldn't cash. They could have bought a mortgage in your name, could have bought a home in your name. Chaos magic, look. Wow. Yeah. The cult, the coven was doing chaos magic on you. 3 witches. Wanted you acting out, spazzing out, smashing up the place so they could say that you were crazy. Me last night, I just shouted out, everyone involved, karma's coming for you. Let me tell you. Okay. Cool guy, main male, attractive, authoritative. Somebody could be, had some type of authority. Look, deity, divine creator, supreme being. Yeah. You could be a supreme being. I mean, again, you know. Or there were supreme beings around you. People may feel that you're not even from this world, you're outer-worldly. Like, because like everything they've done, you know, they've got away with it before, but with you, it's not working. They're trying to do energy work on you. Look, what, you're isolated. You know, even some of the people, like, you know, they'd purposely been coupled up to make you feel some type of way, all right? Abandonment, alone, isolation. But again, rejection is God's protection. You see the butterfly there? Represents transformation. So if any of you out there feel isolated and alone and abandoned, it's for your protection, okay? You'll see the bigger picture in the long run. Trust me, okay? Yeah, you may feel sad right now, like, oh, why don't they like me? Why aren't they talking to me? Because it's all set up that way. They know what they're doing it on purpose, okay? Look, finance blockages they tried. I told you, these people, they're shook. Like, what? Huh? They know you're outer worldly. You're not like all the rest of the people that they've done this to. Masculine, stability, emperor, energy, authority, king, energy, okay? Aries energy. So, you know, you could have been... You could have been someone that was stable, you know, you had all these women, you know, that threw their self at you. Or these were your friends in the community. Or these women got to hear about someone else, another woman, and they started gossiping and lying on that woman. Or there was an Aries involved that was a family man. Or someone could have said, oh my God, she's trying to be a home wrecker. Oh, she this, she that. And you're like, what are you talking about? Someone gathered up like the hate train, okay? Adaptability, change, adjustment. Okay, here's someone's cut the legs off their jeans to make them into shorts, okay? Adjusting, change. Loads of people do that. There's no point in just throwing the jeans out. It's like, oh, might as well just cut them down and make a pair of shorts out of them. Waste not wanting them. Yeah, candle magic. It says, may love, life and finances be hexed and rest... What? Hexed and rest in an energy of lack. So be it. So someone here, look, they tied up some money. They've done some love spell. Tried to mess up your money. Okay, we've got someone here that's friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, reliable. Yeah, Aries. There's the Aries. So, positive, adventurous and energetic, pioneering and courageous, enthusiastic and confident, dynamic and quick-witted. The negative side, selfish and quick-tempered, impulsive, impatient, and a daredevil. Peace, harmony and calm. So you could have like a yeah, you're just peaceful, harmony, calm, all right? These people have wanted you to, like, you know, just act out and... I mean, at the end of the day, you know what's going on. You know, like people, when I've showed you, like, just little things that they're doing, like, I mean, that's water, rainwater, you know, like turning the taps on and off, on and off, on and off, just weird stuff like that, okay? which represents emotions, which represent affecting your emotions, okay? But it's chaos magic. But this chaos magic, like, yeah, you not knowing whether you're coming or you're going, losing stuff, forgetting stuff. But you're just over there, peaceful, harmony, calm, and cool, okay? There could be energy field light around you, okay? Hey, intuitive Kev. Yeah. Drugs, someone could have been on drugs. Some may not have been taking their medication. Someone may have got some, I told you, some type of disease, all right? Where they're not taking it for the disease, but they're self-medicating via addiction, street drugs. Someone got some information or a letter, something was shocking, a surprise, something was unexpected. Yeah, that must, whatever that was, it was a shock to the system. I mean, I don't know if this was somewhere you live, maybe someone got an eviction notice. I mean, that would be a shock, wouldn't it? Especially if they're trying to create chaos around other people. Look, spell work, black magic, curse and hex. Someone's trying to hex and curse someone, or it backfires and they got a shocking information, or something was unexpected, it backfired. So they try to bring chaos in your life. Yeah, someone was wearing a mask, disingenuous, pretender, fake and false. They could have been saying that you were a pretender, you're fake, you're false. Like, who cares what these people... At the end of the day, you're not the one doing spell work, black magic. You're not cursing anyone, or you're not hexing anyone. You're not doing chaos magic, all right? Again, what's that about LGBTQ community? Content. You're content. Happy. Just wanted to be left alone, that's all. Some of these people are narcissistic, they just didn't know when to stop. Self-doubt, envious, insecurity. Okay? Yeah. Attachments, toxic cords, negative, karmic energies, bad habits. Boy. So, you know, some of you could have been in hermit mode, pulled your energy back, and they could have said, oh, you're in isolation hermit mode because no one don't like you, you've got no friends, and blah, blah, blah. And but a lot of you was pulling your energy back because you were protecting your energy, because you knew exactly what was going on, okay? And you were happy being like that. You were content, okay? You'd rather be on your own than be around, you know, a bunch of fake, pretentious individuals. I mean, you know, all they cared about is how they showed up and the designer clothes, and oh, look at my jewellery, and look at my ring, and all that, and just show off, like, at the day, when people have to act like that, they are insecure, because they want to be noticed, don't they? So they will use things. It could be like a load of makeup on their face. I don't know. Could be, hanging out. Do you understand? I'm not talking about a little cleavage. I'm talking about, like, literally hanging out. Optimism, hope, wish, promise. Yeah, you could be a reader. You gained insight. You could be a fortune teller. You could be into divination. Yeah, you used your intuition. Or again, you can use, like, to get your yes and no answers with your crystals. Something about a crystal ball. Maybe someone had a crystal ball. Some of these people with divination have been involved in getting your children removed or something like that, or some of them said that you're a bad parent, whatever. Children, creations, investments. Some of them come between, relationships, partnerships. I told you, interference. Interfere, intrude, hinder and block. Someone's a happiness hater. Hated the fact that, you and your partner had your child. Oh, they had to come between that. They had to split the family apart. Oh, they had to make you look like you were this, that and the other. But in fact, you're the actual winner, okay? Look. Snapped, unhinged, instability and crazy. Someone could have literally pulled their hair out. I don't know. Maybe they said this about you, like you were crazy. You're like, what these people, man? I think, no, they're the crazy ones. I mean, God, this card makes me laugh, I'm sorry. But, like, come on, like, look, man's ripped out his hair, left a bald spot. Like, you got to be crazy, ain't ya? Yeah, the mayor said that you were unhinged and you were crazy. Like, please. I mean, who was it left a message on my YouTube last week about I've got mental problems? Yeah, but usually these people are the ones that they will project, okay? Maybe they just don't take care of themselves. I mean, look. Some of these people, like, they've got the cheek to talk about you when they're not taking baths. I mean, that one's got flies all flying around him. Maybe they had not a nice smell coming from them. Maybe the clothes were filthy. Maybe someone witnessed, like, they were wearing the same clothes day in and day out. Someone could have, that could be a tin of beer in their hand, or they're an alcoholic. I don't know. Crazy people, man. Yeah, you had a copycat. Who was that? What was that film where, what was his name? He had his wife and his little daughter, but he met this woman, had an affair with her, and she become like I mean, didn't she steal the daughter's rabbit from the garden and boil it alive? Like, the woman was crazy. Was it Fatal Attraction or something? Was it Michael something his name was? Michael... Yeah. Like, someone was like trying to be like you, or someone wanted to be like you, like, rather than being themselves, like. Maybe there was a man that liked you, and maybe she thought, well, if I dress and act like her, he's going to want me. But you're not that person. I mean, look, even down to the hair clip. Crazy. People are crazy, I'm telling you. People are crazy. Yeah, maybe you're alluring, I don't know. Male, female, enticing, attractive. No? Maybe some of you look good for your age, I don't know. Okay? Someone's feeling guilt. Someone's in remorse, someone's in regret, but it's, you know, a bit late for that now, isn't it? Because they've been exposed. I mean, it's a bit late for this, don't you think? People are usually only in regret because they've been caught, all right? Not because they care, all right? They're not feeling guilty. They've been caught. That's all. They feel they're in regret that they've been caught. Look, caution, warning, danger. Maybe these people had, you know, warning signs like, don't do it, and they kept ignoring it. I don't know, there could have been a car accident with the traffic lights there. Someone could have got caught in the act. Exposure, bare and reveal. Could have been a Scorpio involved. Again, positive side to Scorpio, determined and forceful, emotional and intuitive, powerful and passionate, exciting and magnetic. Negative side, jealous and resentful, compulsive and obsessive. So of course, when people are you know, on the negative side of their signs, that's where all this comes in. Yes, someone was jealous. Projection. Someone was projecting onto another. Yeah. Someone tried to poison someone, toxic, harmful. I mean, look, you've got the bottle there. They put it in a drink. Someone tried to poison someone. Or someone was poisoned. Hi, thank you for joining me. A Leo, again, you know, with siblings. That could have been someone, or could have been someone in this group. There's a Leo involved. Positive side, generous, warm-hearted, creative, enthusiastic, broad-minded and expansive, faithful and loving. Negative side, pompous and patronising, bossy and interfering. Someone's now playing victim, okay? Someone started pulling out the victim card to people, or they were playing victim maybe to friends that were part of the LGBTQ community, or they were playing mind games, manipulation, trickery, playing victim. Oh my God. As I said before, it's like they knew which people to work with, alright? Maybe, you know, they'd exchanged stories about their past or things they'd gone through, and they were like, I know what I can do. I can say that this was done to me, that was done to me, I went through this, or my brother or sister done that, or my mum done that. Do you understand what I mean? And they played on the sympathy card to a group. Okay? Played victim. Sorrow, grief, sadness, or, you know, you were a victim and you went through sorrow, grief and sadness, okay? But you don't see yourself as a victim. You may have been a victim, but you didn't see yourself. Those people doing ugly spells, beauty spells, they were backfiring. Okay? So it could be someone that's part of this LGBTQ, maybe, you know, they were involved in doing spell work. Game over, ending, completion. Yeah. There was in cahoots, secret collaboration, dark alliances. Oh, we've got a monitoring one here. 1 minute. I've just caught it. It's gone a tiny, tiny little fly. Where's it gone? I'm going to squash it. In cahoots, secret collaboration, dark alliance. Dark alliances. Wow. And this could have been done to the collective, you know, not just one or two people, but, you know, this goes on around the world, unfortunately. Okay? And it's to steal people's crowns, all right, or whatever that, you know, you've been gifted with. So we have, like, you know, these people are crazy, they've been doing beauty spells and it's backfiring on them, and these people are snapped, unhinged, instability and crazy, okay? Yeah. Aquarius. Positive side, friendly and humanitarian, honest and loyal, original, inventive, independent and intellectual. Negative side, intractable and contrary, perverse and unpredictable, unemotional and detached. Okay. Binding, financial, love, spiritual energy, dirt digging, nosy, all up in your business, okay? They try to bind, like, they try to bind you, like your spiritual side, your energy. They try to bind everything. Try to bind you from, you know, making money, from you being a star, from you receiving love. Dirt digging, nosy, all up in your business. Like, I'm telling you, these people, boy, they're crazy. I'm telling you. They're the unhinged ones, yeah? Because who does this? Like, But I suppose, you know, they were part of a cult, weren't they? And you've got the ones that, you know, that were in this elite group that are pulling the strings. These are these people's puppets. And see what they would do as well. They would purposely, like, if you was like, I don't know, a young man in your 20s and you're just finding yourself, or you're just getting to know about women, you know, they would, you know, put someone like this, yeah. Like they know what they're doing, or you know, if you're a young girl, like, you know, they'll put, like, I don't know, a really fit, muscularly, handsome, like, guy on your path that you just like, oh my god, but it's just lust. It's just that lustful energy. A lot of spell work involved. I love these cards. Yeah, gossip, lies, trash talking, shook, right? Because, you know, things backfired, now they're in fear. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Oh, look, guarded, security, secure and safe. So, you know, there's 111 cards in this deck, and this has come out. Security, guarded. Someone could be, maybe there's a guard outside someone's, I mean, yeah, you get guards in prisons, don't you? Okay, I don't know, in some mental hospitals you get guards, I'm not sure, I don't know about that. It depends, like, how unhinged some of these people are, okay? But I suppose in some places they do need security guards, because some of these people like serial killers, do you understand what I mean? Like, and unfortunately, they're some of the people that they would use, because, like, they are crazy and unhinged. Well, judgment. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Or you're looking out to your future, or these people was waiting for some type of ships to come in, or someone didn't want to stop or give up, okay? Stubborn. Yeah, go through some type of judgment. A judgment call's been made, all right? I mean, you know, you turn your back to the past, you're looking out to your future. Someone kept receiving, going back and forth, getting information. Okay. 10 of Cups. Maybe someone's wants 10 of Cups with you. You don't want nothing with these people. I mean, I know this could have been someone that was lied to about you by a group. Maybe someone now knows who you are and they want the 10 of Cups. Or they see you as their happily ever after. But some of you may not, you know, it's too late. Some of you, that door's closed, that cycle's closed. Like, yeah, it's ended, it's over. Okay? Or maybe someone here could have been in a relationship with a Scorpio. Maybe the Scorpio passed away, I don't know. Okay? Or someone's hit rock bottom and this is why they now want a relationship with you. Or this could be someone in your family, or they've hit rock bottom, or their judgment could be that they may pass away, you know. Because if you're putting things in your body, again, as I said, maybe someone here, instead of taking tablets that they should be taking, maybe they're taking, like, let's just say they're tablets, maybe instead of taking tablets, it's like they're taking street drugs, okay? Not taking care of themselves. They could be looking different to people. Their time's coming, I'm hearing. Wow. Yeah, the devil. Addictions. Someone could have caught something through sleeping around. So you may hear of someone in your family passing away. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person was stubborn. Once they're gone, they won't be able to carry on this no more. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. This was someone that was stubborn, being defensive. They were persistent in doing this. But if they've gone out this world, I'm hearing like angels are coming for this person. Like it's time for them to transition. Yeah. Earth sign energy. It could have been a mother of Scorpio. Maybe someone else is about to go. Hierophant. Yeah, Taurus. So maybe, you know, already in your family there's been a death of a Scorpio, and now there's going to be another death of a Taurus. Okay? So, you know, this could be your guide showing you these people were involved in a cult. These were the people in your family. Okay? And someone could, like, maybe now they want their life to end. Like, I just want to go now. But the divine's like, oh, no, you're not leaving that easily. Okay? So it's like there's some type of change on this person's face. Yeah, you could be a spiritual healer, guru, teacher. The divine knows what this person's done. Knight of Cups, someone's following their heart, okay? Or someone that was involved in coming against the group with you. Now they want to come back around and follow their heart. All these people, you're like, Spirit says, keep that door shut so that your guys, you know, source can deal with them, okay? They know what karma and judgment, they know what karma and judgment's coming to them. It's as simple as that. And this is why source is saying, the divine is saying, do not reopen that door, okay? Yeah, illusions, lies and secrets. Hidden enemies coming to the surface, yeah? The illusions, the lies, the secrets, everything's coming out. God said, don't worry, I've got this. You just carry on doing what you're doing. Earth sign here, someone was an emotional manipulator, okay? All they cared about was money and their self. They played a lot of people. Now the secret's out about this person. There could be someone else in the family that's a Capricorn with the devil, whatever. You know, these you're going to witness, I'm telling you, you're going to witness the downfall of these people, okay? While she turned you back and you're looking out to your future. Again, there could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You know, they may now want to come and follow their heart because they know energies that have done you wrong, have gone through karma and judgment. They may have witnessed things themselves. And they could be worried that, you know, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? They now want to, you know, come towards you and try to ease their karma and judgment. You're not interested. You've turned your back. These people, whoever they are, that they're going to receive their karma or judgment. All right? You're not about to reopen that door. You're like, no, you're staying outside. You know what you've done. You've got to deal with the consequences of your actions. You're not about to come and stand under my umbrella because they wanted to get protection from you. Three of Pentacles in reverse. The collaboration is now out in the open. Okay, there could have been three people that were collaborating. A Taurus, a Capricorn, and a fire sign. Karma could be coming for all three of these people. Could have been a water sign involved as well. An Emperor. Okay, so someone's, I don't know. Someone. Emperor don't have to be Aries. It could be someone that is a family man. It could be someone that's a boss, a leader. Someone else may now see that, you know, you could be getting into the Ten of Cups, and they now want to come and offer you the cup, or they're in love with you. Their burdens, they're weighed down. Yeah, I'm telling you, people in your family, they're getting it. People in your family are getting it. I've been deadly serious. So you're going to hear passings in people in your family. Alright, there could have been, again, as I said, there could have been a Scorpio already. Now the secret's out about the Taurus. So there could have been a Scorpio, a Taurus, and a Capricorn. Okay, in your family. Where the secret's out about them. So the Scorpio could have been your mother or father, whoever you are out there. Taurus could have been your sister, brother. Capricorn could have been your sister, brother, or whoever, okay? You know, or mum or dad, whoever it is. Cousins, family, doesn't matter. Family's family, whoever these people are, okay? That even makes it worse, okay? Because their karma's really severe. Someone who was navigating. Yeah. I'm hearing their time's ending, like they're going to be out of this world soon. Yep, they were sneaky, they were liars, they were thieves. I mean, I'm not being funny. These people were involved in, you know, people coming and attacking you and taking your life. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's only right, isn't it? They was involved in working with people that wanted to try to threaten you with a gun or take your life with a gun. So that same energy that they put out is the same energy that's coming back, okay? Life for a life type of energy. But it's just because of their wicked ways. I'm telling you, someone here may not be taking care of themselves. They've got something, some disease or something, okay? Something that they're not, tablets that they're not taking, okay? Again, rather take the street drugs, all right? Someone's going to pass away because they've been sleeping around. Well, you know, unfortunately, this was the person that was involved in you know, it could have been a mother, dad, cousin as well, other sisters, brother. I mean, again, with the, you know, with these cards, siblings, all right? And you're going to hear of something. And I think some of you, like, finding out, like, these people lied, cast illusions, they tried to say you were the devil, or they were part of a cult, or they used you as a sacrifice. Now they're getting sacrificed, or, you know, some of you may be, you know, emotionally affected by it if they pass away. Others of you, unfortunately, you won't care, because it's like you could be waiting for it to happen so that you're free of them. Do you understand? Yeah, you're guarded. Yeah, some of you, as I said, you're not even in your emotions. You ain't got no emotions for these people no more. So if you do get to hear, you'll be like, oh well. Not because you don't care, because this is what they wanted for you. And you can't keep pouring your emotions into people like this that are unhinged and crazy. Yeah? I mean, I'm sorry to say, but there are some people out there that will feel free of these energies once they're not in this world anymore. You're guarding your heart. Someone here could be stuck at a crossroads. They don't know which way to turn. Well, they can't. They ain't got nowhere way to turn. There could have been a masculine. They wanted to go back and forth and sleep with you. Maybe this masculine's caught something. Whoever. Page of Pentacles. All they cared about was money. Alright? Putting money before love. Knight of Wands. Knight of Cups. You could be having your wish fulfillment, or your wishes granted, or there was a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that was having their wishes fulfilled or granted, or this could be someone that's got something as well, or their family's they're gonna be surrounded with their family. Yeah, these people, they tried to bind you, they've binded themselves. Now they're backed up against the wall, they're crying. They didn't see this coming. You're over there happy, independent, self-reliant, loving yourself, and the divine is loving you. You know what's hidden. You know what's hidden, or what's, you could be prophesizing. Some of you could be a prophet. You're healing from the situation. You're guarded. You're vigilant. Your spirit guides guided you away from these people to pull your energy back to protect yourself. There could have been someone who wanted to come toward you and sleep with you to give you this deadly disease to keep you stuck. Something backfired, okay? Shock and realization, or you expose something about fire sign or someone here, right? Fire sign, water sign, whoever, earth sign. Anyway, it is what it is, isn't it? That's what happens though when you sleep around and you just go bareback and you don't know, you just got to be so careful. Take care. Bye.